Welcome back. Now, what can you say about someone who's fostered more than 50 children, as well as bringing up 8 of her own? Well, social services on the Isle of Wight would say she was a godsend. And today they honoured super foster mum Olive Capon for her life of service. And she's finally decided to call it a day and take life a little easier, as Guy Phillips reports.
Olive Capon has been fostering children for 33 years. Ian, who was born partially sighted, was one of her first. She started caring for him when he was just 10 days old. 29 years on, he's still with her, one of 53 children that Mrs. Capon's fostered.
I wouldn't have done anything else. I really enjoyed doing it. I just love children, I suppose. My husband loved them as well. I don't think there was anything else that made it. It was just the babies themselves, you know, their personalities. They're so different. All babies are different. I don't think I've ever had two alike.
There is the main bulk of her children as well at the same time, and you can just imagine 3 or 4 of us in a double bed in the middle bedroom. So it did get sort of cramped at night, but really it was great fun, really, because there was always plenty of us to play around with, you know.
The house was never empty. As well as looking after more than 50 foster children, this supermum also brought up 8 of her own. Some people would say you're mad.
Yes, they do. I've heard that a good many times. I used to think I was a glutton for punishment, I think.
But at least it gave her own daughters an early start in motherhood. For 33 years, there wasn't a week when the family was without a baby.
I know what it was like parting with them, because I found it difficult to part with the babies after I'd had them for a few weeks, you know. I know people used to say you shouldn't get attached, but I did, I'm afraid. I couldn't have looked after babies if I hadn't, I don't think.
I think Olive's strength really is in the TLC, the tender love and care that she gave all of us. And the help, of course, from her husband, who unfortunately died just over a year ago, who we all sadly miss, has obviously helped to support her over these years, and here she is now, as strong as ever and still going.
Today, Mrs. Capon received an award for her services to fostering. Guy Phillips, Coast to Coast, on the Isle of Wight.
And that is a remarkable lady.
Isn't she wonderful?
Well